Okay, guys, new type of video. They're gonna be doing a challenge. If I can beat Nerf Minecraft with only the mini shot, which is the first gun you get. It's like a pistol, basically. Just so this challenge wasn't impossible, and just so I would have some entertainment while I did it with Blake. But this, I don't think it changed much, him being here or him not being here. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get on in. Okay, you're probably wondering why I decided to do this kind of video instead of the normal time. This is actually the 1,000 channel view special. At least on the YouTube analytics, it says my total channel views is at the time of recording, it was like 1,000. So I was excited. So this is like the special for that. It was mostly that one short I made with the telepathy short I made with Ben. It did that, but now it's more at like 1.8. That's almost 2K actually. And I just want to thank you guys so much for the support and for liking that one video so much. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video. Okay, so we started off by doing this parkour thing for the tutorial, where you parkour and hit targets. This was generally pretty easy. It took us maybe 20 seconds at most. I'm gonna let that run for that video, not that video, that clip run for a little bit now.
The training course is really bad at this.
It's just run and hit the target. It's not.
Should I do the parkour and you just like do the target hit? Oh wait, no, it's different.
I mean, it's different.
It's different for us.
What is this?
You went the wrong way.
I thought I could skip it. That'd be funny. Just skip right through the middle.
I got one more target to hit. I don't know where it is though.
I have like 7.
I have 16.
I have 15.
Where's that last target? No, it's not Nerf or nothing. There's life too.
No, it's just Nerf and then nothing.
Wow.
No way I fell over the side. Okay, after we finished the tutorial, we got to buy our first blaster, and we decided to just go with the chicken one again, just like for continuity. We do end up getting all of them, so it's not like a permanently just a chicken. But yeah. I also make this joke. Okay. You think we can double pump with it? Because you can hold 3 guns at once.
Oh yeah, let's
You think we can double pump?
Main event.
We're gonna be double pumping.
Back to the lobby.
Bro, this is about to be the craziest.
Okay.
So you gotta set it to difficult or expert.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention we're doing this on expert mode, just for the content, you know? We gotta put it on expert. It also so that I can add the clickbait and tell, can we be the Nerf Minecraft in expert mode? Which I think was a better off thing. I actually love this. So we immediately got right into Overworld, and this animation is awesome. Where you just fly through, and then you're falling with all these bullets flying everywhere. That's just such an awesome animation. And then we got into the Overworld arena. Started off on round 1. Nothing really important happened because up until like round 4-ish, 4 or 5, you're supposed to just have the pistol. So there's no real difference here. So we're gonna skip ahead. Okay, guys, this was the only clip I had to record this over because I didn't have like extra clips planned for in case I had to cut into a video. But really quick, we had to save this up to buy a second gun. And remember that foreshadowing? Look, you can yeah, but I already bought it.
You can double pump! No, we gotta be double pumping these guys.
You can double pump! You can double pump, let's go!
Let's go!
I actually I'm still shocked that it lets you do this. It doesn't work very well. Like, we didn't end up using it that much because it wasn't very useful. But just the idea that we could was just hilarious to me.
What?
The strap might just be a triple pump, actually.
Triple pump? Let's go for triple pump.
You can only have 3 guns.
Oh.
Okay, guys. After this is around 5-ish, the first mini boss happened, which was kind of difficult for me and Blake. Just to figure out we could start double pumping him, and after that we were fine. Kind of beamed him a little bit. It was a little bit difficult, and I ended up taking all the shots because Blake like stood far behind. But after that, nothing eventful happened for the next couple of rounds. Okay, music off for this one. That is up until somehow after killing the boss, me and Blake both died like skeletons or something, which just made me kind of mad because like after we killed the boss, we died the little like mobs that are not they're like one shot that they got. But after that, it was basically fine. We found the witch and killed her again, and then we passed. And after that, the second time at least, we didn't have any trouble with the mobs, luckily. After this point was one of the parts I was a little bit scared to do with the only mini shot challenge, and that was the pillager part. This part I played through this once with Ben just to see if this would be a good idea for a video or not for the 1,000 view special. And this part, we were playing intermediate on that one. It took us a while. We did a little bit better with me and Blake because I actually knew what to expect. But this one I was scared about coming into this because I knew it would be really hard. We're on expert mode and we're only using the mini shop. This was a very big difficulty curve, but it did work out. We did still win. The trend of pillager rounds keeps up for a little bit, but after the first one, it gets a little bit more tame, and then me and Blake were more used to the pillager's attack patterns, and we found ways to camp them. But after a couple of rounds, we had our second mini boss, which was the evoker. This guy after we killed the 2 Vexes they spawned in with, he was easier than the witch. Neither of us died in. We kind of double pumped him, and that was the end of it. I think it was a mixture of him just being an easier boss, and then me and Blake just also got a little better. And after this, again, nothing really eventful happens. After a little bit, we saved up like 4,000 coins, and they're just kind of sitting there. So we decided to buy the rest of the mini shots just because it's fun. First of all, because you could triple pump, and then we could just choose whichever 3 mini shots we like the best for our guns. It's a little more fun, a little bit more like fun stuff for us to do. I ended up going with the spider, the snow golem, and the ender dragon. And Blake, I think, from my memory, went with ender dragon, chicken, and ghast. Okay, since you're round 11, nothing happened basically, which is kind of stupid. It was fun. Don't get me wrong, but nothing like noteworthy happened other than getting introduced to 2 new mobs, which are the stray and zombie, which are just the same as. Or not the stray and zombie, stray and husk, which are just zombie and skeleton, but stronger. Also, we moved on to the final boss of this area, which was the warden, which I don't really like. I wish it was like a bit more overworldy, because it's more like a deep dark kind of thing. But this guy, he was fine. He was like a good challenge level. Eventually, me and Blake, though, we got him to get stuck on his pathfinding broke. We got him to get stuck on this little like ramp thing, and we just kind of got to like beam him from there. Okay, now after that fight, we have to move on to the nether. Still with only our mini shots in hand, we jumped right in that portal, which for some reason is the same animation, which is kind of lame. I wish it was at least like red, But I digress. We got right in there and started it off. I'm gonna play a little bit from that.
Oh yeah, I'm just like, oh.
You know what I would hate? If the magma cubes exploded into smaller magma cubes.
Oh, I would hate that so much.
That would actually just make the map fun. It would go from a cool map to just bad.
Yeah, because they're basically like slimes from earlier.
If the slimes did, it'd be fine. Because it's more of an open map. But this one's like such a closed-in map. Like.
Oh man, we gotta restart again?
One more time. We got it this time, though. Okay. So, the nether was giving us some problems. We, inched our way through, but progress slowed down a ton. I know it doesn't seem like it because the Nether probably has like 5 minutes of footage in this video. But this one, the Nether is way harder than the overworld, and I stand by that. I think it on the first playthrough with Ben, it was really easy because we weren't doing any sort of challenge. We were just playing it for funsies. But at that point, we had like the hammer and like the sword and like the bow, and those guns are just really good. So this was a lot easier. But with only the mini shot, I can call it the micro shot. I'm sorry. With only the mini shot, which does very little damage, it was very It was just very hard to kill all these guys. If they were in a horde of like 3, there's nothing you could really do other than run. Around round 5, or at round 5, we fought the first I don't want to say boss, but the equivalent of the first boss. We had to fight a ghast, who just has a lot of health, so it took a while to kill. They're they've become like a normal enemy after that, but throughout this entire challenge, they were very annoying to fight. And it took both me and Blake together shooting him, and it still took like 10 seconds, as you saw in the last clip. So it's assuming one of us was fighting a normal mob, it was kind of horrible to fight them, and they were everywhere, man. Okay, at round 15, which is the end of the Nether, we had to fight the Wither. In this part, I wasn't scared about it. It was just first of all, it was already a pretty difficult boss for me and Ben to beat with the good guns on intermediate mode. But then also, at least while recording this, I thought that you would use the melee attack from either the sword or the hammer to beat the Wither's second phase, that's how it works in the normal game. That makes sense, or at least use the sword and the hammer because they are melee weapons. So I was really nervous that would just end the what's it called, the challenge, because there is no melee attack. But then we got to the second phase, and it turns out I'm just kind of stupid. And me and Ben just assumed that, and we never actually tested it with any other gun.
I'm about to die, but he's also...
So it was completely possible, which was the only part I was really scared about. And that was, and after that, we move on to the Ender Dragon fight, which had a new animation, kinda. It's a new portal animation. The actual falling through bullets is the same. But we hopped into the end we weren't really worried, This was gonna be an easy fight. It's just hit the targets, then the dragon comes by, you shoot it a couple times, and then it dies. I was so wrong. Around halfway through the fight, Blake's Wi-Fi went out or something. I don't really know, but he disconnected. And I was really scared because at that point I was like, what can I do? I'm not gonna be able to defeat this guy on my own. But then Blake was trying to troubleshoot this because he couldn't figure out how to get back in. So we were both just really scared. Not scared. We were just see, we're gonna lose the challenge and die here and have to restart. But after around 20 minutes ish of Blake trying to figure this out, Blake figured out he got his Wi-Fi working again, and he rejoined. So 20 minutes of me stalling out the dragon, and then he joined back. And then after that, pretty easy boss fight. He died pretty easily. Quick kill, So that answers the question. It is possible to beat Minecraft NERF Edition with only the micro shot. Though we did decide to use 3, but I feel like that is possible with more, and we didn't really triple pump that often. It would just take longer. But overall, this was a very fun challenge to make, and it was really funny to record, because me and Blake were just joking around the entire time. And just because of that, I will be getting a funny moments video out eventually. It's just that not that I don't have time, it's just that I have other videos I also need to upload. But eventually I will get it out.